The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UMass Minutemen. And the Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So UMass offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team today, but let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They go to the ground. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Pulls it in. It's Miller. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Right down the middle. A strike downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. UMass quickly back to the line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to throw, it's Hairston. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. 1st down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Works the middle of the field. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the 2nd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Welch. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The UMass offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Line getting set on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Hairston. Finds his man down the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends, it's so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They're trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for space. It's Welch. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Try to get it on the ground. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's caught at the 10. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Feeling some heat. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception. Looking to throw, it's Hairston. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This defense impresses me. When they're in short yardage situations or when they're in goal line situations, they just seem to play tougher. They just seem to play better. They've got guys that get after the football, and now they're setting up fourth down.
He's stopped, knocked down behind the line of scrimmage on fourth and goal, and they'll have it at the 3. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for room. It's Welch. Gets that thing away from the goalpost. He's got 5 out to the 10-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Buffaloes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. Looking downfield. And the ball is intercepted. bringing it back. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sent it the other way.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well give it to him again. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Buffaloes are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Movement here from the tight end. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Ball's at the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down.
And I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the 1st down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UMass offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
Then I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
The completion well past the sticks. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Hairston. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to find his man on first down. It's complete to the right. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. It's complete. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. He wants to throw. It's on target and complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Looking for the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. UMass mounting a threat from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job for him tonight.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. Going for it all. And they will score. Touchdown, UMass.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the 4th. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being... Trying to beat the D deep. Snags it on the right. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking for space. It's Welsh. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield. The running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The line of scrimmage is the 34. That means a 51-yard field goal attempt with a chance to win the game. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Looking for a man. It's Hairston. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
So here comes our first play of overtime. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. The give on the inside. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line.
And at this point of the game, you just got to wonder if the defense is getting tired. Here in OT, they just don't seem to have the punch up front that like they had earlier in the game, and they're just playing on their heels.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Down, and they want to make sure their kicker has a chance to win it in overtime. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
And he drops the curtain. Lights out. Game-winning field goal in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth,